Hi, my name is Barbara Gaines. I'm one of the producers of The Late Show with David Letterman. I'm 53 years old, and I'm a lesbian. I grew up in the 60s and 70s in the suburbs of Long Island. I didn't find it easy. I looked, felt, and acted different. When I was 10 years old, I was actually the only kid in my class who wore eyeglasses. I could never really play the clarinet, but of course, I was that kid who was in the band. I started doing drugs when I was 12 to feel better, but self-medicating never really works. When I was in college, there was a legend that if a virgin graduated from school, the statue in the center of campus would fall down. I'm here to tell you that definitely isn't true, since at my graduation, the statue was still standing. After college and a little bit of work in Los Angeles, I tried to kill myself. I was in intensive care for 3 days. I was 22 years old. But here's the thing, like 6 months later, it got better. I met someone, I got a job. Let me tell you with all of my heart, if I had successfully died in 1979, if I had left this earth, I would have never married my partner, I would have never seen the birth of my son, I would have never heard my mother on her deathbed accept me for the gay person I am. I would have never been able to do this.
And the Emmy goes to The Late Show with David Letterman.
I started as the receptionist on Dave's morning show over 22 years ago. We've all worked for Dave forever, which I think shows what kind of man Dave is, that he inspires that kind of loyalty. Dave always says, all credit to the team. We're just a very small part of that team. And we, of course, say, all credit to Dave. And this is all Dave. We'd like to thank our very wonderful staff and crew. They are the hardest working group of men and women in the world. They're up there. And we'd like to thank the Academy for thinking that after 20 years on the air, we still put on a quality show. On behalf of The Late Show, thank you very much. In 1984, I started going to Congregation Bet Simchat Torah, the gay synagogue in New York City, where I found a community of Jewish gay people, something I didn't even know existed. In 1989, I started taking prescribed antidepressants. These are the things that worked for me. There are things that will work for you. Everyone's path is different. Is life perfect? No, it is not. But it's so much better now than it was. And I want every bit of life that I can get. Please don't give up. Believe me, something better is around the corner.